Hey everyone, this is Josh Galvin with Tizish.com. On this video tutorial, I want to go over the core items that you need to make sure you have set up for your YouTube account. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go to your YouTube account, your channel, which should be under your top section here. It says My Channel. And what I want to do is briefly go over the core things you want to have set up for this. Alright, so it's going to be the following. The post bulletin, I want to explain what the post bulletin is, tell you the settings, go over the theme colors, briefly touch on modules, and then make a quick checklist of what you should just fill out here, pretty much. Alright, so let's just jump in. The first thing is settings. What you want to do is, once you go into your channel, click on settings, and then here in settings, here's the core things you want to do. Under the URL, make sure that this is just proper, and then that your username is your URL. There's nothing else to do there, but the next part that's really important is your title. The title is what appears here. So you see the section here, that the title. So here's what you want to do for your title. Don't just spam it with a bunch of keywords, but try to make the title be like what your region is. So let's say if I was about Irvine in Irvine, Orange County, or so if it was a channel about Irvine real estate, then what I would do is something like Irvine real estate channel, or not even the word channel, Irvine real estate news, so Irvine real estate info, something like that as the channel. So your title doesn't really have to have your brand name with it, but what I recommend is have your brand name with it if it's not that long, or if you have your picture, that's your brand name, then make sure your brand name on your picture could say your name, while this would then say text information like, Irvine real estate info or something like that. Alright, so the ideal thing is try to use your keywords in here, but don't just get keyword stuffing and all that stuff. That becomes pointless. Alright, so the next one, channel type, keep it as YouTuber, make channel, put it as yes. Now for channel tags, here's what you want to do. This is where you got to think of all the keywords that are related to what you're talking about. So if this was, let's say, for Irvine in Orange County, I would do, of course, Irvine real estate, and then I would do something like Irvine homes, and then I would do things like Irvine short sales, whatever is relevant, Irvine foreclosures. Think of what are the topics you're going to be talking about, and then just general ones like real estate, and then like what's another, just very, very general ones. And you want to do no more than like 8 tags. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tags so far. So maybe like 3 more. So homes, and then what's another one that we could just say? I guess another one having to do with your area or your region. So Orange County, let's say. Real estate. So the whole point is you get very city specific, because that's the goal. You want to get very specific phrases like real estate, homes, short sales, foreclosures. I mean, whatever your market actually has. If it's high end, then you put like Irvine estates, Irvine luxury homes, whatever keywords match your market, and then a couple general ones like real estate, and then a very general one called homes, and then one very general one for your region. So if this was, let's say, Beverly Hills, then I would do a very general one called Los Angeles real estate, or something to that degree. Alright, so hopefully that makes sense. So you should definitely fill out your tags. Don't do more than 8, and try not to keep don't do like 20 or anything. That kind of gets overboard. So just keep it very focused though about what your channel is about. Now the next one, make sure this of course is checked on, and then after that you're all set. So I'm gonna go ahead and put keep my tags back in, and I'm going to click on save now, and then you did your settings now, so that's all set. The next part is your themes and colors, and this is pretty much like your background, the style you have here. So I'm gonna choose. You could choose a color scheme that you want that best matches your brand. So I'll choose clean, for instance, and see how it changes in the background. And then another thing you could do though is click advanced options, and this lets you change a lot more of the colors and everything. And the main benefit as well here is you could upload a background image. So let's say you have a background branding style, you can upload it here under background image. I highly recommend that you do get that background style, something that just has like your brand name and all that stuff, or your brand logo, your contact information, and maybe links to your, or not links, the URLs and icons that go to your other social networks. So if someone is on your channel, they could at least see an example there. So I would do a background image upload for sure. And other than that, this other stuff is more, you could just choose different colors that you want for the backgrounds. Nothing fancy, nothing you have to really do here much. I like to just keep it on the default, and I personally like the clean one. It just makes it easy to read. And then after that, I'll go ahead and click on save. And now you see my background is the white clean one. So now the next part, modules. This refers to the following. See, all these are checked. Down here at the bottom of your page, you have boxes. these are your modules. So if you look at the top, you choose which ones you want there. You know, do you want event dates? Do you want friends, recent activity? And basically just look at the bottom and see what this refers to here. Okay, and recent activity is the one down here. So these little boxes all here are considered modules. There's no right or wrong. The one I for sure recommend is you keep comments, subscribers, and friends and recent activity, as well as actually every one of them you see that I have, at least have those on yours. After that, click on Save Changes. And then now we're almost done. Let's scroll down and let's go to this section here under Profile. But make sure for sure you upload a picture that matches your brand and everything. Alright, but real quick, let's go and make sure we do our profile. So under Profile, we click on Edit. And what you want to do is put in your name, your first and last name, and then make sure all of these are checked. And then for sure put your website, and then definitely put a channel description and a About Me description. Notice that they're two different ones. The channel description basically takes advantage of the extra space that I talk about what this channel is about. So you see right here, I made this text describing what this channel is about. And then right here on the About Me, I talk about my company. So for you, what you want to do is the same thing. For About Me, talk about your company, and then the services that you offer, and try to use your keyword in this part 1 or 2 times. You know, so right here I use WordPress real estate, and I use WordPress real estate blogs, and I use WordPress blog again. So basically, just try to use it 1 or 2 times, but of course make it relevant. Don't just keyword stuff this. Make it actually relevant part of your sentence. And the same thing goes to your channel description. Now the channel description though, this is only about your channel itself here. So make it very focused on like the topics that your videos actually cover. So don't say something like foreclosures if you have no videos having to do with foreclosures, or don't say the word luxury homes if you have no videos having to do with luxury homes. Make it hyper relevant to what your videos are actually going to be about. Alright, so that's pretty much everything for these 2 items. Definitely fill these out. You can put them longer than the ones I had, so fill it up as much as you can, but make it descriptive. Don't just fill up text for the sake of doing it. Alright, and then after that, you could definitely choose to put all these like hometown, country. If you are your own person, like meaning your Facebook or your YouTube page is your actual your name and you're the brand, then I definitely would fill these out just to personalize it. But if it's for your company or for your brand itself, then you don't really have to fill these out. There's no right or wrong. After that, click on Save Changes, and then you'll see here how they just show up there. But basically, that one thing I do recommend though is fill up more of a description and an About Me. Alright, that matches your market. Since real estate is more vast, you should be able to do that pretty easy. Alright, and then now one more quick word now, coming back to the top. Coming back right here, I want to explain what post bulletin is. Basically, a post bulletin is the following. You see here how people how they're subscribers, right? Subscribers and friends and so forth. Well, basically a post bulletin, if you could post a message, and then basically what happens is this message that you post will show up. It tells you right here, it shows up on the recent activity of your subscribers and your friends. And what that means is down here in this recent activity box, your subscribers and friends will see that post bulletin that you posted. Alright, so that's pretty much how it functions. You definitely want to use this one. Maybe every time you upload a new video, send a post bulletin out telling everyone that's your subscriber or friend. Say, hey, just posted a new video on XYZ, come check it out, let me know your thoughts. You know, just give some kind of commentary for them. Alright, so that's pretty much everything. And of course, by the way, if you are going to do that, then definitely link to the video that you did. So we'll cover this more later when we get to the actual video marketing. But for now, this is just understand that the post bulletin is something that you can blast your subscribers and friends with the message. Alright, so now that's pretty much everything for the most part. And actually, a quick word, if you want to change your logo, here's where you go for that. You go to the very top. Let's close this now and go under Account, and then here in the account you'll see the section here that says Change for your banner picture. Definitely make this a banner picture that matches your brand. Alright, so pretty much that's everything for setting your YouTube video marketing infrastructure. It's pretty straightforward. We'll cover a lot more of the video marketing, and we'll talk a lot more about commenting, and then the options of sending bulletins, messages, and then doing video replies, all that kind of stuff when we get to the video marketing implementation phase of the training program. Alright, so that's everything. Good luck and take care.